So the question of the day is like, what's going to crash more? Is it going to be Bitcoin? Is it going to be oil? Is it going to be S&P 500, NASDAQ, Russell 2000? Guys, in this video, I'd like to share some thoughts on what's happening tomorrow, Friday, March 7th, could go down in history as the crypto bubble burst that the White House, even the White House couldn't save. Basically, we all know tomorrow, March 7th, Trump is getting everybody together in the crypto world for a summit. Well, it used to be the idea of a special council or like a team, and now it's more of a, sounds like it's more of like a social gathering is what's happening tomorrow. So, however, in the crypto community, expectations are running high. Hey, what is he going to do tomorrow? What is he going to say? Well, I think the cat is already out of the bag. So basically, I'm not sure why he didn't save the big announcement that could have potentially prolonged the crypto bubble burst. I don't know why he didn't save it till tomorrow, because he made the announcement Sunday. That's when crypto pumped. I recorded the video that pump was actually highly bearish while everyone was highly bullish. And you can go watch that video. It's posted on Sunday at the bounce to 94,000 on Bitcoin. So needless to say, we shorted it. We shorted it again throughout the week on bounces. And I think at this point, even if they try to get together tomorrow and try to buy up Bitcoin, other crypto, let's say that's all they do tomorrow, I think at this point the crash is absolutely inevitable. So, but what a kind of a odd coincidence that the White House Crypto Summit happens on the day, I believe, Bitcoin is going to make its biggest daily drop. And this is not a new idea. This is not something that I'm recording because recently crypto's been dropping. If you've been following 13 market moves, you know precisely that when crypto was bubbling up around 108,000, 105,000, 104,000, it's like probably dozen, if not 20 videos I posted about that this was the top, that who is going to buy at these levels when MSTR, Michael Saylor, runs out of funds, when a few people that he got into buy into his model of borrowing a shitload of money and putting it into Bitcoin, when that money was going to run out, it was inevitable that Bitcoin was going to drop. It was only due to the fact that Michael Saylor was putting billions of dollars into the Bitcoin by selling MSTR shares and by borrowing billions of dollars at zero coupon bonds that Bitcoin was able to even maintain the level above 100 for such a prolonged time. If not for that, it would have reversed already a long time ago. But what it has done is something that is important to understand. It was because of the prolonged buying with borrowed funds from Saylor that the crypto community got in heavy, because the amount of bullish stimuluses for crypto to keep going higher after Bitcoin hit 100K plus and kind of topped there for a little bit of time, nobody could see anything wrong. And I recorded every video and I caught a lot of shit about it, and people told me I was an idiot and I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, that I was going to get buried in my shorts and all kinds of bullshit. And, Bitcoin was going to be by 200,000, by March. And here we are. Bitcoin is actually way lower. So if you missed all these shorting opportunities on Bitcoin, and the reason why you would want to short Bitcoin, even if you are, crypto enthusiast, is because you would want essentially to have a bigger allocation and own more Bitcoin. Well, one of the ways to do it is not just fucking hodl like 99% of people will tell you to do. Certainly the way to own more crypto is not fucking buy a shitload of it at the top. But yet, that's what most of the people did. And some of the data that we're now getting confirmations on, like the auto loan delinquencies, like the credit card delinquencies, like maxed out consumer, and consumer is not able to buy anymore because, well, They can't. Their credit cards are maxed. Why do you think their credit cards were maxed? Well, because they maxed their credit cards out so they can buy more Bitcoin, so they can buy more XRP, so they can buy more Solana. And unfortunately, a lot of people did that at all-time highs. And so now that they're already maxed out, and now that Michael Saylor is also maxed out as a corporation that recently went through a name change of MicroStrategy to Strategy. Well, the strategy doesn't work when you buy a shitload of something at the very, very top of an insane run-up. So now the question is, who will buy? Who will buy and when will they buy? Comes at a moment where we're facing severe job cuts. Job cuts are up 350% month over month. I gave you that stat earlier. Gasoline inventories are up. Oil inventory in terms of millions of barrels is up from 0.6 to 3.6. That is like a 600% change. We're talking about huge numbers in terms of millions of barrels, guys, billions of barrels. So we're talking about some wild changes in the market criteria, including GDP dropping from like over 3% to now on track to be negative. Like the rapid change, it's the velocity. So don't be shocked that the market could go up, 60 points within 2 hours and then drop 120 points within, 20 minutes. That is not shocking. The change in the data is so colossal that velocity, or the speed at which the market is dropping, at which Bitcoin is dropping, at which, a lot of other crypto coins could be dropping. We're about to see some stuff that, guys, probably could only be comparable to like a one-day drop from 1987, October 19th, where the market drops. Now, check this out. I'm talking about the market drops 27% in one day, but not talking about individual stocks. There were individual stocks that were dropping by as much as 50, 60, 70, 80% on that day. And, you don't have to look no further. With the Bitcoin crash, with the crypto crash, despite of, this is unstoppable. Stagflation is unstoppable. Nothing can stop that. This ball has been in motion for so long. Nothing can stop it. I've been talking about this for a year, guys. So we're at a level of market recognition of how badly they mispriced what they believe to be strong consumer, which actually now we're getting the evidence consumer was nowhere strong, and I've been pointing that out for the last 14 months. The growth or the economic strength is actually clearly economic weakness. It's seen everywhere. Why do you think oil is going to crash? Because, the demand, people are losing jobs. They're staying home now. They don't need a car, which they no longer have because the repo man just picked it up. What are they going to put gas into now? They don't have a car anymore. So the data is piling up like wild, and it is absolutely insane. Like, financial stocks, I recorded the video 2 weeks ago saying they're going to go to hell in the beginning, but they're nowhere close to the point where, But the main driver for Bitcoin collapse, I pointed that out, that you cannot compare Bitcoin drops prior to the beginning of this drop because the nature of holder, the character of a Bitcoin holder has changed. Meaning, before you just had a bunch of individual crypto enthusiasts that were holding it, maybe groups of people. Now you've got companies like BlackRock, Goldman Sachs that own a lot of it. And everybody told you on the way up that was a highly positive thing. I'm here to tell you that's the worst thing that could have happened to crypto. Because these guys are brutal. They don't give a shit about Bitcoin. They don't give a shit about nothing but money. And so if they begin losing money, they fucking sell. If the risk parameters hit their criteria, guess what happens? Sell, 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 and ask questions later. That's what you're about to see. So the velocity of the move in Bitcoin, where on the pump over the weekend, Sunday, it jumps 11,000 points, and within 24 hours, it drops 10,000 points. By the way, beautiful trade. Congratulations to our guys that nailed it. And guys, that is, do you know what that really translates to? If you look at the chart, you're going to see on Bitcoin chart, there's a huge green candle, or, you know, if you're on stock charts, there's a huge white candle followed by a huge red candle. And that really tell you this is the TRO. This is the major trend reversal opportunity, right? So we officially have transitioned from Bitcoin bull market into Bitcoin bear market. And that's why I'm telling you that if you just focus on shorting the bounces, like the bounce that we've had yesterday, the bounce that we've had today, the bounce that we've had Sunday, all of these bounces resolve into what? All of these bounces resolve into a drop. So because the trend has shifted, you no longer buy the dips, you short the bounces. Okay? And now this has been going on with a lot of stocks for a long time. Like, for example, ticker MDB. Okay, that's been a favorite stock for a long time, but you could see, I mean, if you use the strategy for shorting the bounces on that, I mean, you would be making colossal money over the course of the last 14 months. And that's what we've done here at 13 Market Moves. We've identified some of these stocks that were already showing bearish patterns 14 months ago. And so those people that kept telling you we're in the bull market, I mean, they were focusing on the wrong shit. Because all of these Wall Street firms, they're about to lose a colossal amount of fucking money. Colossal amount. You're talking about 2007, 2008 crash is nothing. It's nothing compared to what you're about to see. So don't be shocked. Oh, next few months, we're going to find out on headlines day by day how another bank went out of business. Oh, then this guy's going to need to be bailed out, and we need to bail out this. We need to bail out this. It's going to get wild. It's going to get totally out of control. So for that reason, guys, there's no way that, crypto could be saved by the first, White House summit tomorrow. It could have a short-term bounce, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to resolve in a further drop. So our short-term targets on Bitcoin is a level of roughly 70, 65, possibly in 62,000. Check this out, though. Now check this out by Monday. Monday, y'all. Monday. I'm talking about today the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. Monday the 11th or Tuesday 12th. Okay, right around within that 24-hour time frame. I mean, we could dip all the way there. And clearly, I mean, there's going to be a technical bounce. But what I'm saying is, don't be expecting Bitcoin all of a sudden to just rocket to all-time highs again. I mean, that's a process. We've been topping for a few months, and now the top is in, and the trend reversal is confirmed on the candle formation and the chart. I mean, this is not the time. I mean, at the time I'm recording this, Bitcoin's trading at 90K. So this is by no means, the time to buy Bitcoin, to buy Ethereum, and for that matter, it's crazy, right? Ethereum is down already 50%, and it would sound ridiculous to think that it could drop more, but Bitcoin could drop over the weekend by Monday to 1,600 points, give or take. 100. Maybe you'll stop at 17. These numbers are wild, and the issue is everybody's been ignoring all these signs. Everybody's been ignoring. Everybody's been focusing on the wrong shit. The signs have been there for the last 14 months. And now it's all going to be unwinded in a matter of a few days. In a matter of a few weeks, you're going to look at the charts and you're going to be like, holy shit, I wish I knew it. Well, I've been telling you about it. You did know about it if you listen to 30 Market Moves material I've been posting in the course of the last 14 months. There's no way you would fucking not know. So no excuses, guys. And if you missed all the drops until now, and if you bought the fucking dips and you got killed recently because you didn't want to listen to shorten the bounces, okay, then fuck. What are you going to do now? Well, this is your last chance to get in touch with 13 Market Moves Coach. Because, guys, honestly, I mean, we may not be able to accommodate anybody. You may schedule a call and, you may not get in touch with a coach until tomorrow, but make sure you at least try. I mean, because at this point, I mean, we want to help everybody, but fuck. I mean, the market is going to move in a wild fucking way. So, I mean, this is your last chance, guys. This is your last fucking chance before a crazy fucking collapse happens to make this count, to get a position with the right strike, right expiration, crazy shit that can go 50, 100x. And trust me, if you're just going to resort to just simply buying SPY puts at this point, they're so fucking overpriced, it's going to be difficult to make 50x or 100x on that because of the options pricing. So, you want the secret recipe, you get in touch with us now, 13mmtv.com. You want to learn more about 13 Market Moves, go to 13mmtv.com. Look at the 13 Market Moves course, get it studied, print it out, put it on your refrigerator, record the daily move, understand the sequences, get fucking better as a trader. Anyway, I wish everybody huge success trading puts on bounces over the next few days. And hopefully some of this information has been helpful over the last 14 months, guys. Let's rock.